Hello. Eh, eh. How you guys doing? Hopefully pretty good. I'm only going to do about an hour and 15 minutes-ish of foraging. I realized, funnily enough, that I did 3 hours of foraging on Monday. Thus, I'm kind of just okay to do like an hour to an hour and a half worth of it today. Yo, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Yeah, so we're only going to do about... We're doing good. We're only going to do about an hour and a half-ish, maybe less, of foraging today for mango dye because, again, I just don't really need to do too much right now. Pretty decent. How about you? I'm okay. I got out of classes, came home. I think I just scarfed down the fastest McChicken that I've ever eaten in my entire life. But, you know, it do be how it is. I hate that I need to forage on bingo. So my plan, actually, after I come back from the thing that I'm doing, I'm running a track meet. I'm not running in the track meet. I am running it as in I'm like at the finish line, recording everyone's times and stuff, and posting them. Once I'm done with that, I want to come back and then stream the bingo because I still need to get it done. I need to start it, to be frank. We have a couple of days left, and it should realistically be entirely viable considering how much stuff there is on a, the funky bingo items that you can get. They should add a bingax, I think. We have Bingo Nimbus, we need a bingax. Anyway, how was your stream? How'd you, what did you do? Oh my god, that's loud. Creaking. Okay, it's not the spawn one. I know it is creaking, though. Is it activate? Is it ambient? It might be activate. And deactivate. And death. Or spawn. It's all of them. Every single one. Gotta get on New Combat 22. Couldn't be asked to hop on Mingo because last year goals are annoying as fuck. Nice. Bed Wars slash MMC. Do you mean MCC? Minemen? Oh! Dog, I haven't been on Minemen in a minute. I'm about to complete Gold 20. It took me around 28 hours with Common Bingo rank. Yeah, I don't have Common Bingo rank. It should also not be that slow. So I'll be fine. I'm gonna force someone to do the immense strat for my combat XP probably because I'm only at combat 20. I don't remember what bingo it is that I got Crimson Isle unlocked. Yes, I do. It was, one of the ones a while ago, like I think a year and a half ago or something, you had to get an AOTE. And there's an easy way to do that Well, there was an easy way to do that without ever actually going to the Crimson Isle. If you just use Bow to drop the blaze rods. I don't think they drop them anymore. That could be wrong. But at the time, the Bow blazes still dropped blaze rods, so I used that to get my blaze powder for it. And I ended up hitting a little bit of a combat level. They still drop? Interesting. But I remember doing that, and people just being confused why I was still killing Endermen instead of just setting stuff up for when we would get the final day of purchases. Which one am I tracking? Is it this one? Yes. Yeah, well, yeah, probably. I intentionally didn't start it until a lot more goals were found. For obvious reasons. And I only need it for the bingo points. I did not want to try and get a special bingo position for that. It just didn't seem worth it to me. Already got a chameleon shard. Not bad. Yeah, I also need points. For a different reason entirely, because mine's not XP related. And this one knocks off 2 months of bingos. And then I only have 2 months left, I believe. Though I'm not anywhere near on any sort of leaderboard for, or I won't have any community goals, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna get fucked in that regard, but it'll be fine. Oh, that's just not tree. That's not real tree. Okay, cool. Dude. So I went through looking at a couple of the dye drops from Mango Dye recently. No one shows where or how they fucking got it. They just say that they got it. And I'm like, but did you get it on Galatea or not? Is it a bug or not? I don't know. Because there was one from like a couple days ago. Like, if that person dropped one on Galatea, then that answers all my questions. I would love to be able to drop this dye, though. I still think that this is, like, one of the more common dyes that I could drop early on. Just the issue is I'm not gonna get it. Should join a VC. I'm going to join a VC. There we go. Yeah, hopefully everybody's day was good. What'd you guys get up to today? As a whole. Skyblock is not the only part of your day, by the way. Just know that. There's other things that exist. I went to my classes. My game dev professor, did like a crash course in an hour over linear algebra for people who hadn't taken it yet. Needless to say, I still don't understand linear algebra. But I passed linear algebra, so somehow I understand some of it. Not really sure how that works. I re-stained a bird feeder we have. Stained? Am I... Like, I feel like I might just be unaware of, like, the terminology that you use for bird feeders, but what the fuck is restaining a bird feeder? Is it like a wood bird feeder and you just stained the wood? Is that what you mean? Or am I missing some key crucial component to bird feeders? Because it could be both. Also, I think that I have 8 fully grown zombuds on my garden right now. Which means that I should be done with zombuddies. But I'm not actually certain. But the fact that last night it took me 45 minutes to kill every zombuddy that I had on my garden was insane. How are you gonna react to mango die gets 3x? I'm gonna react the same way I react to every die that immediately becomes 3x or 2x after I fucking do it, or right before I do it. I'm gonna be upset. I need to actually do garden in a couple weeks. Yeah, probably. It's very useful. Specifically... So, getting the zombuddy thing maxed alongside having max Sawdust on the one chip and the max chip, and also I'm at like a 180 Rose Dragon. It's 144,000 copper for me right now. I have 200,000 copper in my sack. Just maxing, like, that's 144 zombuds. You need 250 to max it. If you need copper, zombuds are the way. They give, like, 500 per, but you get 4 zombuds per, like, harvest. Especially considering you can plant them close together and then just replant the dead plants and then get the next one to drop 4 as well. Because each zombuddy drops a zombud shard. I just got 3 hummingbird shards back to back. ...24-hour or 48-hour grind, by the way. Stupid fucking statement. But yeah. It is expensive, obviously. It's like 200, probably 20 million coins. No, wait, it's like 260 yesterday. Probably be close to 300 million coins for me to analyze everything. But yeah, it's like good. I understand the reasoning for making analyzations cost money, but also at the same time I don't. It's good that it's another money sink that we have that also turns into, like, another currency. That's fine, but it's just awkward. I've got a dilemma for you. Do you prefer to lose 12 billion items, lose everything, and keep your entire collection, or wipe Island in Iron Man level 280 with SK? And 5 billion network gear. Network. What? If I analyze my ash wreath, I would be broke for 3 decades. Yeah. So all those zombies I got yesterday. I let my zombuds grow for 2 days. Or maybe it was a day and a half or something. And I got 183. It would have been more had I actually properly placed the dead plants by the ones that shared dead plant spots. But I didn't initially. Yeah, it's a fuck ton. And it was about 45 minutes. It's just like, holy shit. I really didn't expect it to be that much either. Because I don't think I've actually looked at how much an analyzation costs. Or how much an analyzation gives me since I maxed out the analyzation copper chip. I'm also not going to do it until I get the Rose Dragon maxed. Which means I'm also going to have to wait until I finish Time Stock Bestiaries, probably. Because those are also, I mean, like, they're expensive, but they also give a lot of copper. I will applaud them on this, though. At least every analyzation is the same cost for the copper amount. Like, it's a flat rate of this amount of copper from an analyzation base costs this much coin to do. And it doesn't deviate from that. I think that's good. I also don't know how I'm getting these mangrove logs, unless it's... Oh, I know how I'm getting the mangrove logs. It's from me punching the little worm burrows. Good. I got it. Yeah. So, chat, I sometimes I scroll through, like, all the servers on my Discord server. I was trying to change some things about my Discord server because I didn't ever actually fully set everything up, right? So I set some stuff up today, re-edited some channels in my Discord server, and then I realized I had 2 ats in Calazar's server, which didn't make sense because Calazar didn't stream today. But I did see that he posted a video, I think. And I think he posted it last night. So I'm looking, and I'm like, why do I have an at? And I see that it's in general chat, which means that somebody atted me in his general chat. And I was reading, and in said chat is somebody saying, is Calazar streaming today? I need second monitor content. And then somebody, out of the blue, says, I hear Too Short 2 Hits Die Grind series is pretty good. And I go, oh, that's pretty nice. Then I realize I know who that is. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're just glazing me. And then someone that I've never heard of in my life goes, this is true. He's low-key niche, though. And I just sat there, one, shocked, and then the same person proceeds to at me and go, you're niche, by the way, which is why I had a notification. I was confused. And the other person's only reply is, "Oh wait, he's in this server." It was funny. It was a funny interaction. So all I had to reply with was "oh," and then I replied to the other person with "no, I'm not here." And it was great. It was a fun interaction. And then people tried to tell me to unban them in my chat, and then I told them no. Someone else that I think broke a rule recently. It's okay though, he deserves it. But it was great. I was just sitting there minding my business. Existing, watching my lecture. And then I go, huh. You talking about this reminded me I never joined your Discord. I don't feel like you need to join mine, but okay. How's the foraging going? I like foraging a lot. I don't like fig foraging, but unfortunately it's kind of the best for rose dragon and also mango. And whispers, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. Foraging's still one of my favorite skills. A lot more enjoyable than Matcha Dye was. Matcha Dye was a pain in my ass. I felt like I was going insane halfway through. Chameleon shard. Third one. God damn. It's only been 20 minutes. Insane. Also, I will never, ever forget how funny it is, the metrics that are on Sky Shards that are completely fucking wrong about how many shards of, or how many of this specific shard you get in an hour. Like, when it said shell-wise was, like, 80 an hour, but you could only find, like, 5 shell-wise in an hour with lobby swapping because everyone was doing it. It's like, no, you fucking liar. What are you talking about? It has taken me, right now, 190 tree gifts to get 3 chameleon shards. It's great. Is there something that increases the chance of chameleon shards? They're not affected by Hunter Fortune, right? They're just a drop chance. I don't know. They've never seemed all that rare to me. I'm not 1.5 years late to joining the actual Discord. I mean, I wasn't advertising my Discord, you know? You just kind of had to make the assumption that it was there. I also actively advertised against joining it for a while because it just was not set up in a way that I was okay with for Skyblock. It was still very reminiscent of 15-year-old me clumsily throwing together a server that I thought was good and was not. You know? Now I'm 21. Still pretty clumsily thrown together, but I have a better idea of what is and isn't good. Not max milestones. Insane. That's the second Rose Dragon level that this has gotten today. These are fucking insane. What your gifts have I done? Call slash swoop slash tree gifts. More than I thought I did. Pretty sure I only stopped at whatever max was for XP. Hello, Solid Candy. How are you doing? Are you like a Jolly Rancher type of Solid Candy, or are you like a Skittle? I mean, you also have made your case several times that it's like pretty hard to even show up to my streams to begin with, considering I stream at like such a shit time for you regularly. So, does it work if I am on Java? Does what work? That's another chameleon shard. Holy shit. I don't want to play Bed Wars now. What if you could consume the mango dye for plus 12 HP? No. Do I, when I drop every dye in the game, should I bucket of dye every dye? Or should I keep them all dyes? I know that there's people who are bucket of dyeing every dye, but think about it. Get a second of everyone a bucket. I mean, yeah, but at that point, I'd just buy them. You know? I did consider that, though. I made a joke, I think it was either yesterday or maybe it was 2 days ago, about how I should actually get 4 of every dye. 1 to keep, 1 to ditto blob, 1 to turn into a bucket, and then 1 to ditto blob that bucket. I think it's a great idea. I would probably be dead by the time that I dropped every dye, but I think it's a great idea. What the fuck is this? I don't want this. Go away. How did that get turned? Has that been on this whole time? It was a tree progress display. I don't need to see the tree's progress display if it blows up. If the tree blows up, I'm done. Just get 3 more each on top of those, so you can dye leather armor and display on your island. No, I'm okay. That's a bit much. Shit, don't stand on the branches that you're cutting down, you fucking moron. I want to go to that DA, but I can't. That would be fun. You'd have a free talisman. Probably not the greatest option, though. It is free. I want to go to the DA, but I can't because I need to fucking keep this lobby. This lobby's so good. There's no one here. Also, that was my PB. Or Fig. I'm pretty sure. Hello, bloopers. How are we doing? Hang on. Fuck the Rose Dragon. I need the Sky Hanny achievement. I gotta get my priorities straight. God damn. What Sky Hanny achievement? The Sky Hanny achievement. Got a Lop Emperor to fall off his Sea Guardian. Lop Emperor, I say. Lock Emperor. Nice. I don't... That's interesting. Hi, Connor. Hoping that I said the Sky Hanny achievement thing within the last minute. Otherwise, that clip is just gonna be silence. And I am not gonna be able to use shit from it. I have consistently forgotten to clip things throughout this die grind, so I don't know how this video is gonna actually be. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No one can complain because they didn't make it. I did. How am I doing? I am doing. Let's do the fire clip method. No, fucking dude, his not his mentality, his ability to sit through his like 6+ hour, however long his VODs are, I don't fucking know. First, downloading them from Twitch is insane. Downloading several hours of footage from Twitch is insane because not only are you having to deal with the Twitch quality of shit bitrate, but also that's several hours of footage to download and then proceed to edit through. An editing process which he's, like, from what I don't think it's how his editing process is anymore, but remembering his history of having to export a video and then watch it back to even know if he fucked something up over and over again. He could just make it so much easier on himself. Record at the same time. I know. That's what I told him to do. And he won't. I mean, not that he won't, but he won't, but he will at the same time. I even told him how, like, he could set up the flashback for OBS. I told, like, that's how all of my videos are made using clips. So I have a combination of all the 60-second clips that I've taken over the course of me grinding anything individual for die grind specifically. If it's like a specific video that I do in one day, I'll record that whole thing. But this, like, I will clip this and then I'll put it in because 90% of a die grind is just me talking, and it's not actually, you genuinely probably do not care about me punching logs as the gameplay that you're seeing in the 15-minute video. So I base all my videos off of the 60-second clips that I make every once in a while. He just doesn't. He just doesn't make anything easy for himself. He says it's fine that he downloads it off of Twitch too, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's not fine. Hi, Noodle.
I love you.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking. Okay, that's all. Goodbye. I make case of ideas.
Uh-huh.
Okay, bye-bye.
When I start making vids, I'm going to do the fire method, but record and not download. Well, then you're not doing the fire method. It's just not how that works. You're doing the regular video method that people use. I only do clips because it's easier for the specific format that I'm doing. Otherwise, again, I just record the video while I'm live. Now, I will give him this. It's possible that if he recorded at the same time as also multi-streaming, his computer's gonna blow up. I don't know how good his computer is, but if the struggling that he was having with editing before still somewhat exists, his computer would blow up. The other fire method is going back to the VOD to clip things to make shorts. Yeah, that one's reasonable, though. It's the fact that every time he does that, he sits through and watches his own VOD. I cannot fathom sitting through and watching an entire VOD of my own. He's not skimming through it, he's watching the whole thing. It's bad. After he's done, he throws on his own VOD and just watches it back. Yes. Outing Firthgoo 101. To be fair, though, he never got into the gist of making clips before because he was using a setting in OBS that did not allow him to do it. And then I told him to turn it off because his reasoning for using said setting was it didn't give him control over something. And I told him, yes, it does. You just don't have the thing turned on that lets you have control. I don't remember. It's something. I can maybe I'll look. It's one of the recording settings. And then you can change it between type standard and type something else. And if you have one of them on, I can't obviously check it while I'm live, otherwise it just fucks the entire stream up and it doesn't even let me. Are you maxed foraging with armor, pets, and stuff? I mean, everything except for, full, like, whispers on every Heart of the Forest tree. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. It's one of those settings. It just doesn't let you turn it on. I said no, but you can because you still get the controls if you just turned it on to advanced mode or if you scrolled and looked at the actual options that you have and you went, oh, yeah, makes a lot of sense when you fiddle with it. Ever since they included the replay buffer in OBS, it's just been something that I've had on. Because it's just unironically really useful. Because it records 60 seconds with the same quality as, like, an actual recording. Keeps the bitrate, God damn! 6 chameleon shards. What pet am I using? Jade Dragon. I'm not going for money, otherwise I would be using my Rose Dragon. Give me one of the shards. There, yeah, there. It's been 37 minutes of foraging. I'm on an average of every 6 minutes I'm getting one. I mean, this is a lot higher than my rates have been the entire week. I've been getting like 4 a day over the course of 2 hours, not 6 in 30 minutes. Out of 350 tree gifts. Who the fuck? I've officially lost it. So is 90% of the Skyblock player base, but what's up? Aggro purling spiders, and the spiders in for higher combat XP rates for bingo. Stop? I was not sure that I broke that tree. You are so good at foraging. That sounds sarcastic and mean. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or if you mean that. You could be like the #1 forager for all I know. Actually, Zirkit knows that, but... You're amazing at Tree Slayer. They should make an Ent Slayer. Yeah, Zirkit knows the #1 forager or something like that. He shows up in streams quite a bit. It's possible he's been in yours. Are you doing Bango? Not right now. If I go live again after I get home, then that's what I'll be doing, but I might start a bit of my homework. Really depends. But I'll probably do a little bit of bingo when I get home. He's in my guild? Yeah, sounds about right. Be a cool implementation of axe combat. Yeah. Let me make sure that I am supposed to be there at 4. Yeah, 4. I've just decided to check what guild you're in and what. What's up? I just see Dolk here. Yeah, him and I are good friends. He started showing up to my streams around when the Glaciite Tunnels came out. And then he and I started becoming friends. Timmy is the #1 Rev Slayer XP and also #1 Chocolate Factory. Probably not, but he's also Dolkir's friend, so maybe. And then Night Wee Woo. And Emma. Probably. He's in a lot of lobbies right now. He was also doing the bingo. That sounds fun. No, it doesn't. Actually, floor 1 is fucking bad. Maybe friending him was fun, but getting the number 1 completions for that sounds like a fucking pain in the ass. I didn't say M1, I said floor 1. I read what you said. Luna, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Raid carried. Okay. For real. Hi, Luna. Did my dad just get home? I just heard my door shut. My front door. I think my dad's home. Oh, PB. That's fun. I would really appreciate those fake logs to not exist. Spent 3 hours building a singular building. Honestly? Honestly to what? They nerfed IRL buying cookies? No, they allowed for the team working at Hypixel to not have layoffs by increasing the cost of gems. It's a good change. For a company that hasn't increased their prices ever, and has only ever decreased their prices at some point, one increase over, or since 2014, over 12 years is, it's okay. Don't you also get more gems? No. Pretty sure it's the same amount of gems. Unless they change, like, the bonus amounts. But I think it's the same. Yes, they increased gem price. The $5 pack is now $6. The $10 pack is now $15. There's the $50 pack is $60, and the $100 pack is now $120. It's not out yet, but that's a coming change. Yeah, less gems per dollar. Ooh, that Baby Yeti's now level 100. Can I put in the other one? I'm talking US prices. It's not 6. I feel like you've not been reading that number correctly this entire time. Gonna be honest. Wait, this is the one that I want. Fuck. Baby Yeti. Not too bad. Not 80. Man, I remember when booster cookies didn't exist back when I started playing. Or god potions. Back when back when leeching god splashes was meta. What are the billions in your sack? Agronomy and event. Like 1.3 bill are griffin feathers. And then the agronomy sack alone is just expensive because I'm trying to finish up composter. But I have no reason to start putting... One, I don't have the copper to start upgrading composter until I get the money to analyze all the mutations that I have right now. Two, no. Dude, I'm honestly so glad that Dolkir left BK and then made this guild and didn't have it be a requirement-based guild. It's fucking awesome. You brought it up, but like, the biggest reason that I've joined this guild is because everybody in it is just chill with existing and not playing as sweaty as possible. I mean, they're mostly good players. They're people that Dolkir also personally knows. But it's just nice not having to think about, oh, I gotta hit this level requirement or this XP requirement. Those are stupid. Those types of guilds. Hate those. Would rather fall flat on my face and scrape it against the concrete than be in one of those guilds. That's my name, Leah. What's up? Guilds that don't have Rex are so chill. Exactly. Explode? Okay. I'd rather be in a... I don't need guilds personally because I get the people that utilize guilds as party finding. And I'm definitely privileged because I stream and have somewhat of a knowledge. Like, people somewhat know of me to a degree at this point because I've streamed for 2.5 years on Skyblock, right? I at least have the privilege of being able to just be like, hey, I know that person. I could just play with them. And I have a lot of people that I play with just on my friends list, which is why I have my friends list as to what it is. I don't just friend random people. I friend people that I will regularly play with, right? But I understand people that need guilds for that purpose. Like, requirement guilds make sense for that purpose. If you're looking for things to finish the game, like dungeons, right? That makes sense. to, I don't know, maybe guild hop against guilds that have, like, dungeon requirements. That way you can actually get them done in a reasonable amount of time. Otherwise, party finder. And then you're just sad. That makes sense. Hi, Stub. Oh, also, gang. For anybody that wants my texture pack, it got accepted to Modern the day that I uploaded it. So if you want the link to that, you can go into my Discord and join. But yeah, it's looking good. And then I also made the report channel and suggestions forum. Most of these are, but the items aren't, like axes, shovels, certain items, certain entity textures. I really like the vanilla Minecraft block textures. Those are really good now. They were bad in 1.8 and like before they added the coloring or the vibrancy in 1.13. I think that's when the vibrant update was. If that's even what it's called. When they just added more color to everything. But this texture pack previously like made blocks a bit more vibrant because they were really lacking that like vibrancy in 1.8, and then 1.21 became regularly supported when foraging came out, and then I just deleted all the block textures because I like the modern block textures. They're really good. But like this axe is not what axes look like in modern Minecraft. This leather armor is not what leather armor looks like in modern Minecraft. And then I also changed the rose bush and sunflower colors because sunflowers are too fucking bright. I was farming when garden or greenhouse came out. I was farming sunflowers, and I looked at the back wall while I had my window open and my 2 room lights on. One being the brightest lamp I've ever owned in the world, and the other one being the actual ceiling light, right? I could still see the yellow from the sunflowers flashing on my back wall, which is a problem. So I made them like a darker bluish purple. So that way I didn't die to the brightest color known to man. Hi, Blunk. Technically, I am done with mango dye, but I'm still going to go for another half an hour. Yep. Oh, I didn't drop it. I did the 8 hours. As of 2 minutes ago. Because I did 3 hours on Monday. Or, I think it was 2.5 hours on Monday, which is why I'm adding an extra half an hour to today. Because I think I spent like about half an hour trying to problem solve the whole botting thing that happened. With the 2,500 viewers and 1,500 YouTube viewers and 5,000 subscribers on YouTube and 3,500 followers on Twitch, which are still there, have not been removed. It's starting to bother me.
I figured it out on YouTube.
Hi.
Yo.
You are in a bathroom.
No, I'm walking out my stuff. I shouldn't even really be here in the VC while you're live on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But
For anyone wondering,
really
this is Dulkir, by the way.
Hello, I will be leaving soon. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Did you figure out the YouTube stuff?
Yeah, everything got mostly fixed. Like all the subs that were there are gone now. However, I still think that stream still has that skewed data, and I don't think they're gonna do anything.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, it should be fine. All that was solved.
Well, if you like report it to them, that should be fine.
I did. But there's not actually a real way to report as a YouTube it's stupid. It's probably the most... I should have expected it, to be honest, from them. But at least, like, if I need to contact Twitch, I can contact a support team for Twitch. There is no way to actually contact YouTube support directly.
Not really.
Yeah, it just, every time it directs you to their support page, which is just a bunch of frequently asked questions and frequently solved things. And then their other solution is use the submit feedback button. That's not for the right thing. Submit feedback is not the correct thing.
It's not really good. I've had a similar issue. I showed you that website. Somebody made a fake site.
Yeah.
And it's like, got better SEO, search engine optimization than my site, so like, it's showing like.
Yeah.
But I could go and like fix my SEO, but like I don't really care about my blog. The main point of it was like that site just needs to not show up in the search results. It's malware.
Yeah.
You can't really report that anywhere very well. But yeah, I'll drop call here. I was checking to see if you were live when I joined, and
Yep.
yeah, I got my answer pretty quick. So good luck.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The Dulkier, everybody. Another periwinkle up for 615 mil. Should I buy it? You wanted it for your boots, right? Does your texture pack require firmament or anything like that? I don't think so. I think I even removed the CTM folder. Because it didn't have any use. I could be wrong. But I'm using what I uploaded. Shorts.zip. I need to change the fucking icon. How are you today? I'm good. Nothing bad. Let me unban you, Luna. Luna, you're not in the ban list. This is the wrong server. X-Ray Ultimate Cheeto. Yeah. Hey, look, there you are. You're banned. Hey, congrats. You're I bought it. W. I don't know. Didn't know I was banned to begin with. You're the one that told me to ban you. When you friended me on your other account to tell me that you definitely got hacked, and then you said, ban me from everything, and I went, okay. Hello, Lone. Oh, you said bland. I get it. Team. Where's Sudif? Where's Sudif? This song fits him. He's French. I'm sweating bricks. You should probably be sweating sweat. trying to summon Sudif? Yes. Leah, you're in his guild. Summon him. I'm not in it anymore. Did you leave? Why? He's not online. Spam him on Discord. My knee has a gash in it that's bleeding, but I'll be fine. Those aren't bricks, that's blood. It's also not sweat, that's blood. Also, chat. So I'm looking at my statistics right now. Or YouTube, because I'm, like, kind of just in shock that all my videos are doing as well as they're doing. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, all my videos are doing better than I thought that they would. Oh, yay. Right? And then, so I've been looking at the statistics. Apparently, I guess, it's not out of the question for me to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Wow, you hate me. Also, oh wait, I think I updated you guys on this yesterday, but I finally got how much money I've made so far from the 1 day of monetization. $1.87, guys. It's gonna be great. Only be another 33,000. 33,000 for what? What do I need 33,000 for? I lurk. Have fun. Also, yeah, YouTube rank is something that I'm going for, but also a lot farther than that, right? YouTube is 30. I will never once forget. Never once forget that our goat, the Technoblade, there was a discussion that he would get YouTube rank before he ever actually hit the requirement because of how much he did for Hypixel when it was still kind of small in like smaller than it is now, right? Still a very large server, but a lot smaller than it is now. I don't remember where that happened. Took pig rig instead. Nope, that happened a while after. This was still golden YouTube rank color days, you know? The good YouTube rank color. Modern YouTube rank is fucking ugly, in my opinion. But no, they had to introduce MVP++ and ruin our wonderful hierarchy that we had already established. Which they did again in another format with Skyblock levels where they had an established color format and hierarchy and then they fucked it! Also, hopefully they start making custom colors. Had to buy MVP++ today to Nick because I was running Bed Wars. Yeah, I don't have that. It is becoming more and more clear to me why Fire now actually does have MVP++ regularly. Because I was sitting there and I'm like, That's a lot of people. He nicks when he's off stream due to griefing. I know. He told me. And I initially did not understand. It's like, it can't be that much. I also tried to tell him about, there is a Nick Hider mod. There's a couple of them for modern, or not modern, for modern. They're just, they don't quite do like what people know the Nick Hiders that people used to do, because those people usually use a client of some sort, which also suppresses all the names and tab list on top of your nick. Does Nick show on SB? Yeah, you can Nick on SB. It just gets really... specifically, where I noticed it is I was going to DAs off stream for Dark Purple Dye. I don't think... There was one day where every single DA I went in... Because I think the Jerry Seed video had just started to pop off. Just, I couldn't... I couldn't go in one without people immediately recognizing me. And if that happens, I'm just scared that they're going to steal from me. We've learned from the video stuff, this is too much for little brain cells. I feel like I have a little brain cell. What do you mean by the video stuff? The Jerry Seed video was great. I know, I made it. But still, I didn't expect the Jerry Seed to explode the way that it did. The recording methods of fire. Ah, okay. The Jerry Seed video was me. The one about putting Chimera 5 on the Jerry Seed. And then using it on every Slayer and also floor 7. And then failing the floor... I'm still upset that I didn't do the entire floor 7 run, but I could not. It took me 45 minutes to get the first storm to crush. And then I died, had someone else show up. Or not even die. Like, I crushed him 3 times, could not kill him. Had a second go at it, and we didn't have a healer, so I couldn't revive in Goldor. So there was no point. How much money do you have, good lord? I mean, at that point, I had just gotten 1 bill purse back. That was about it. And then I spent it all. I had to... I would have done, like, a full tier 7 one, but I needed to get the video out before someone else took it, because I had the idea. I already prevented Fire from making the idea a video of his own. I showed that in the video. Like, I had to spam him, don't take my idea. This is my video idea. Fuck you. And I knew that if I didn't jump on it when I did, someone else probably would have. Because I knew it was a good idea, I just didn't expect it to be that good of an idea. Also, I feel like Fire would have been the type of person to keep it, and I feel like I ended the video properly by planting it. I think it was objectively the best decision. That's not a good sound. Ugh. I just died. Cut to the trunk first. Fuck your pro tip. My pro tip is better. Do what I want. Oh, shit. Alright, I will go for another 10 minutes. That or until I get special in this Agatha contest. Because it is 3:40 and I need to leave at either 3:45 or 3:50 to be where I need to go on time. Give me back the Rose Dragon. I'm not getting this guy any achievement off Fig. But I might get it off Mangrove later. God damn it. What? Who the fuck? This numbers guy making me upset. It's my tree. I thought you guys went to do the shards for 20k. What does that mean? Am I missing something? Yeah, 20,000 points in a contest. Lurks and I were the only people fishing. It's not viable with only 2 people, since you can't both black hole. Only one person can, or only the person that fishes up the thing can actually black hole it. Unless I'm just supposed to kill them, but I thought I was supposed to black hole them. But even then I can get it in other ways, or a different day. It's not like that has a restriction. Gonna go to bed. Bye-bye, Blooper. Yes, they changed it to where you can only have the person that fishes it black hole it. I can still hunt axe it and get the shards, but with one person fishing, it's not very great. That's a very slow thing. Yeah. I mean, I think I can still get it from mangrove wood. Or mangrove trees, though. So I might just do that. I was looking at my PB for mangrove. And I did the math, and I should have gotten like 17,000 points off of the amount of mangrove that I got in one contest before. Not including tree gifts. So it's really just dependent. I mean, technically, you could just add it to the JSON file. You can make it retroactive. I agree. That's why I was very happy that I got the cake soul. I don't remember how long ago I got the cake soul, but I got it on stream. And I think Nopo showed up and said, "What the fuck?" And I went, "Yeah, my cake soul, my achievement. Yeah." So, I won that instance. Still need to swap to 121 mods. I've been semi-tempted to use Lunar. Lunar's fine. Why are you so tough? Wild. At least I might be able to finally get my space helmet. Nice. Also, GG Leah. What is max? Is it 6? Or is it 5? Seven? Oh. I guess I'm pretty close then. God, this guy's gonna piss me off. 3574 is a meanie head. Homing axe is like actually a godsend. Holy fuck. No. I'm not even gonna do my Ember and Tungsten Corpses until Frostbitten's in. I'd rather take the chance for the die over the XP, I'm not gonna lie. I know that you said Vanguard, but I'm probably gonna do the same thing for that too, because I mean, I still do need two items. Yeah. But also frostbite and die. I would rather not have to meter it. Oh my fucking god, this dude's gonna piss me off. Alright, I am going to get special. Oh, I am in special. Okay, I'm done. I gotta go. Like now. Cool. Alright, peeps. Thank you for showing up today. We're raid squid. Squidlod. 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 God. That's our raid message. Alright, chat. Oops. I just made Twitch miniature. I will see you guys either after I'm back from the track meet or tomorrow. I don't really know. Bye. Bye-bye, YouTube chat.